Hi everyone, welcome back to the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing quite an expensive piece of kit. It's something I've been wanting for a while, so I've saved up, got the money put away and I went and bought it. It's the Scolia Home Edition. Now you get a couple of different editions of the Scolia system. This is the Home Edition. That comes with the surround, with the light in it, with the camera attachments, with a little interface. So what I'll do next is I'll open the box, fit the cameras and that to it, and then show you how I done that. I'll get it mounted on the wall next to on the dartboard, set it up with my Chromebook. You can use an iPad, you can use a laptop, but I've got the Chromebook here, so I'll set it up with the Chromebook, show you how to start a game and take it from there. But we'll be doing this review in probably 3 or 4 parts because the amount of things you can do with this Scolia, it's unbelievable. You can play local games with it, you can play online games with it, you can do training modules with it, you can use Go Darts Pro with it. There's other things out there you can do with it. There's another couple of apps that use Scolia, and I'll show you in different sections of each review how to go about setting this up and how to play with it. So guys, I'll pause this video now, I'll get this out, fit the cameras to it, then show you a little video of how the cameras are fitted, mount it up on, and we'll take it from there. I've fitted the cameras, as you can see, to the Scolia. Now this is what you get in the box. It comes out with the big foam surround, and inside the foam surround is the lights. They're just under there, LED lights, but they come attached. All you've got to do is you've got to fit the cameras, 1, 2, 3 cameras. They're all marked A, B and C. They come with, as you see, the screws. You get 3 screws for each camera. 1 goes in there and 2 goes in. And if you get the Home Edition, it's already mounted out where the cameras go. As you can see, as you can see, the cables get tucked away inside there and go down. Every camera then plugs into the interface in here. You've got all your USB slots. Now this little white cable does not come with the Scolia as standard. This is called a Vonix, and what that does is that saves me from having to have an Ethernet wired straight into my router. It becomes a Wi-Fi bridge. Now these 2 cables here, you'll see, these are the power cables. One powers the light, the other powers the unit. Comes down to the power on off switch, into the other connection which goes into your power unit, which I've already got plugged in up in my power hub. So on the back you'll see these little legs here, they just clip in as well, and they will be mounted onto the surround. Your existing, see your surround that's up there, that just mounts onto that, but I'll show you that in a minute. But this thing, you lift with one hand, it is very, very light. Got a little Scolia sign here. So this so far has took me less than 15 minutes to get to this stage. You just take it out, you've got your wee book, gives you your serial number for your Scolia, and you just follow the instructions, fit the 3 cameras, put your USBs in, put your power connection in, and you're ready to mount it. So let's get it mounted up and get it calibrated. So to install the Scolia onto your board, it's quite simple. It is a bit fidgety to start with. You've got your 3 hooks that's on the back of your board that your Scolia that you fitted. They go up and slide just in behind your surround, like so. Put your surround back on, and that's your Scolia set up. That's it, all on the board, ready to go. So all I need to do next is I need to connect to power up the Chromebook, and then we'll get it working. So we'll get the power connected first. So you take your cable, you've got your power unit plugged in, plug it into your adapter, plug it into the wall, switch on, and that's it. Now with the Vonets, if you're going to be using the Wi-Fi bridge, that flashes for a few seconds until it gets its connection, and then once that's connected, we're ready to calibrate the board. So what I'll do is, I'll video me calibrating the board and setting up the cameras, and I'll add that to the video after we've done this section, because I'll just do a screen record and I'll voice over that. So we'll give this a couple of minutes to register, and then we'll go on with setting it up. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go on to the Scolia home page on the website. Just go to Scolia home. You're then going to see the bundles that you can buy if you want to purchase one. But as I said, I got mine from St Helens Dart Shop. If you're from the UK, it's probably the best place to buy it from. You can go into his wee room and see it, which I'll put a wee video at the end of this video, how his shop's set up, while the Scolia is set up. So the wee pictures will just show you the cameras and everything that's on the Scolia. Give you the different prices that they recommend it gets sold for. But you've still got your postage and packing to put onto that. And if you're getting it from St Helens Dart Shop and you use the code COWBOY, you will get free delivery anywhere in the UK from St Helens. So you're now going to click on play, which takes you up to your dashboard. Now your dashboard is just telling you everything what you want to do, where your board is, how to set up your board, local games, online games. It's just a little interface for playing all your different games. Now I've already set up my board, so my board's registered, so you just follow the instructions in your little booklet how to set up your board. So there you get into my board. You'll see it's got a calibration error on it because I've not calibrated the cameras yet. So you will just click on, for the board views, you'll click on start streaming, and once your board ellipses are up and you start streaming, you'll just adjust each camera, just rock it back and forward, move it back and forward till you get the board covered in green. And once the board's covered in green, you move on to the next camera, and once all three boards are green, that tells you that the cameras are covering the full board and you've got your camera set up correctly. It takes seconds, as you can see. You've got a little screw on the cameras. You can tighten them up really tight if you're keeping your Scolia set up, but I take mine down every night when I'm playing it because it's on the back of a door. So once you've done that, you click the stop streaming. Just click on stop streaming, and then you go and you'll click calibrate board. So that can take up to 30 seconds. Sometimes it takes 10 seconds, sometimes it takes longer. It just all depends what's happening in your... So there you go, it's done, already calibrated. So once you've got it calibrated, my advice is go into local game, click on your board. My board's called Cowboy for obvious reasons. I would click on 170. You've got the options for a player 2, but you're only playing yourself, so just delete player 2 from the board. Change it to one leg. Then start game, and that's you ready to go, just to play a 170 leg. So this is just going to show you a quick demonstration of how accurate it is. It tells you exactly where each dart's landed. So treble 5, single 20, single 20. It's just very straightforward. It's so easy to use. It saves you, like when you're using your NACA and your live darts, where you've got to go and take your darts out the board, put your score in, then go back. You're just keeping focus on the dartboard at all times. So we're down to 93. This is my first throw of the day, so it's not going to be that good. It's going to be pretty poor. It takes you a good half an hour, 45 minutes to warm up. But single 19 leaves me 74, 74, down to 60. Oh, wouldn't you believe it, eh? When you're going for a single, you hit the treble, bust. So we're back to 93. This time we get the single 19. We get the treble 14, which leaves us 32. And we just missed the double. So another good point about the Scolia, also, if you're playing someone online, the other player can't throw until you've took your darts out the board, so you don't get that pressure point of feeling, oh, here we go, he's taking his darts out, he's thrown before I've even finished. It's very, very, it's much like playing in the pub. The guy in the pub can't throw over the top of your head when you're taking the darts out the board, and that's what it's like. It just eliminates that. So there we go, busted again, double 12 instead of double 5. Second time I've busted the 170. So I only need double 5 to finish this leg. There you go, done. What happens now, it tells you you're waiting for the takeout. You take it out and it says finish and view stats. You go into your stats page, it tells you your 9 dart average, tells you your checkout average, tells you how your scoring was in the 80s, the 60s, the 100s, 140s. You get your little heat map on the right hand side telling you where your darts have landed. Your score history is a graph showing you how quickly you got down. And then you get into your coordinates. It'll show you in your coordinates exactly what you've scored, where you've hit the board. And there's that treble 20 that I needed earlier, which burst my score. There's my double 12, which burst my score. So it's very pinpoint. So you would just leave board to end that game. Takes you back to your little dashboard. Click on online games. Click on your board. That takes you straight onto the lobby. Now in the lobby, you get to pick anybody you want to play if they're not already in a game. Go down to create invitation. Go through the options, see what you want. It's always set up for standard 501 best of 3 legs, first to 3 legs. You would click send invitation, but I'm not doing that because I'm not going to start a game. I'm just going through a demonstration here. So I'll leave the lobby, go back to my dashboard. Next one is tournaments. And as you'll see, you've got the tournaments. These are all the tournaments that's upcoming. It tells you the time. Now my average is under 50, so I can enter all averages and 40 and 50. If it was a 30 to 40 average, it wouldn't let me enter it. I can only enter ones that are either all averages or 40 to 50 at the moment, until my average either goes up or goes down and changes accordingly. So as you can see, I've only played 2 online tournaments so far and I'm way down the leaderboard, but hopefully that will change. Get into your history and it tells you every single game you've recorded on your history. If you want to go back and see a match that you played really well in or a match that you played really poorly in, you can get all your stats up for it. Then you can get into around the clock. Now you'll see that says no games here. I have played games, but I've played single player. I've not played, so they don't show up unless you click include single players. And I've not played Bob's 27. So we go back to the dashboard. You go back up and you click on the home. Takes you back to the little page that shows you local games, online games, your tournaments. But as if you'll notice, on the right hand side of that page there, you'll have seen GoDartsPro.com. Now if you're not familiar with GoDartsPro.com, it's a training aid for playing darts. It gives you lots of different routines and games to play that makes you focus on different aspects of your game. If you become a member and you get a virtual coach, that virtual coach will focus on your weak points, and you'll have 3 tasks every day to complete for your weak points. So my first task today is game dedication, and it's dedication for double 2. You click on a little emoji to see how you're feeling. You pick your darts that you're using. You click start game and away it goes. Now before I got the Scolia, when I was playing this game, you have to go up and you either click hit, close or miss for all 3 darts. With the Scolia, you don't need to click anything. As you'll see, my first 3 darts, I never hit any of the doubles. So you just take them out and it tells you you've threw 3 darts and you've not hit any yet. Double 2 is the worst double on the board for me. I don't know why, it's just in my head. I just can't hit double 2. So I'll let you watch this. You'll probably see me hitting 2, 3, maybe 4 at the most through 30 darts or double 2. So Go Darts Pro picked that up with me playing other games on Go Darts Pro, and it's shown me I need to focus on my double 2. So this will hopefully help my game. So I'll stick a little bit of music on, guys, and then I'll do a wrap up at the end of this. Well, I hope you found that quite interesting and quite informative, guys. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this, and this is only going to be part 1. There's going to be a few parts. I'm going to do a part dedicated to the online features. I'm going to do a part dedicated just to the local games. I'll do a part dedicated to the Go Darts Pro. And if any other apps come out for it, I'll be doing a little review dedicated to that. Now, I need to thank Carol from St Helens Dart Shop for supplying this. I'd been wanting one for a long time. Carol knew this. I kept saying to him, are they going to be coming down in price? Are they going to be coming down in price? Because they are a hefty setup. They go from £700 for the very basic right up to, I think there's one at £1,500 or maybe more. So it's a lot of an outlay. But does it make your game better? I believe so. I believe it makes you focus more on your darts, where you don't have to keep putting numbers into your laptop or your iPad or whatever you're using for scoring. You can also connect the webcam to your Chromebook, and when you're playing an online game, you click on video call. You can have the video pointing at the board so you can see the other person's board. You can also see the Scolia interface, but most importantly, you can have a chat. You can talk to your opponent. You can say good darts, well played, good finish. So if this Scolia is something that you've been thinking about getting, head over to St Helens Dart Shop. You can Google them. You can get their number from it. The number will be on the screen. There'll be a wee box up here on the screen. If you see it, it will say St Helens Dart Shop, wee picture of the shop with a phone number on it. At the end of me doing this summing up, I'm going to put a little video on, and you'll be able to see St Helens Dart Shop. You'll see the setup they've got with their Scolias. It's different class what the guy's done. If you use if you phone up to order this and you say to them the word cowboy, use the code cowboy, you will get free delivery to anywhere in the UK. That's what Carol told me. It's free delivery in the UK. I do not know if that includes the Shetland Islands, because they're usually excluded for everything, because it's a hefty price to get to the Shetland Islands, and it might be UK mainland, but you can always ask Carol. He'll come to some sort of agreement with you. Just quote Cowboy, you'll get free delivery. So guys, I'm going to go back having a few more games on the Scolia. I'll put the wee video at the end with St Helens Dart Shop in it. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you've liked it, please hit the like button. Most importantly, please hit the subscribe button. You'll catch every other part of the Scolia that's going to come out, because there's going to be a few. Believe me, there's going to be a few, because this thing's only going to get better. And I've had it just over a week, and I've only used NACA for GDL games. I've not used live darts at all since I got this, which is unusual because I preferred live darts. But anyway, I'm havering. I'll leave a link in the comments where you can go and buy this. If you've got anything you want to see, if you've got a Scolia, and if you've got anything you want added to it, leave it in the comments, because I guarantee you Scolia will see this. Go Darts Pro will see this. They'll see both of them, because they'll be tagged in it, and leave your thoughts. So guys, have a nice day. Keep enjoying your darts. If you've got a Scolia and you're watching this, let me know how you find it. Let me know how good you think it is. And please keep watching for the next updates, and I'll catch you then. Thanks for watching.
Great. 26.